Okay. Now let us discuss formation of images by concave and concave mirror, convex lens. The next question answers are related to formation of images. Formation of images based on we can fill the tabular forms. To fill the tabular forms, we need to understand the formation of images. Formation of images. Certain rules are there for understanding. Once we understand the concave mirror, similarly to convex lens also. Convex lens. Questions observed just there. Fill the table which is related to the concave mirror. Positions, different positions, and ask their characteristics of image formed. One picture is given as by giving picture ask some questions. Draw the ray diagram of image formed when the object placed in front of a biconvex lens in the positions behind one, two. Okay. So now we will discuss formation of images by concave mirror. Concave mirror, convex mirror related ga unna question and answers discuss chedam. Then next session lo time ledu, more time. Then in my mobile also less space is available. The next time చేసేటువంటి వీడియోస్లో కాన్వెక్స్ లెన్స్కి సంబంధించినటువంటి వీడియోస్ని మనం చూద్దాం. ఇప్పుడు నౌ లెట్ us డిస్కస్ ఇమేజ్ formation of images by a concave mirrors. Reflection from the curved surfaces, spherical mirrors. In that, first of all, let us know the rules obtaining images formed by concave mirror. Images formed by concave mirror. Images formed by concave mirror. So better okay, let us know first rules how the image is formed ane daniki rules. Let us know the rule. After, by placing the object at different places, we can discuss the images, characteristics of images. First, know the rules. What are the rules we have to know? To know the formation of image, at least we have to require some rules. So first one is a ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. A ray of light which is parallel to the principal axis. So after reflection, it passes through focus. And it is the concave mirror. If the light rays are parallel, the light rays parallel to the principal axis. So principal axis, the light ray which is, some terms also we have to know. Focus optic center, focus pole of the cell, pole. You have to revise by watching my previous videos. Center of curvature, all should be revised In case of you have to revise them all. Okay. So it passes through focus. It passes through focus. This is the first rule. Then what about the second rule? If the light passes through the center of curvature, it reflected in the same direction through the center of curvature. Then, in case of light passes through the focus, if it is the focus, then light passes and reflected parallel to the principal axis. So these are the rules. Of knowing the image. Now let us discuss one after one. Or the light ray passing through the focus of concave mirror becomes parallel principal after the reflection. Then one more, a ray of light which is incident in the pole of a concave mirror reflected back, making the some angle with the principal axis. If it is incident some angle on the pole of the mirror with some angle, it reflected by doing some angle with the pole. Or in this way, the light rays. By placing the object at different places, let us know how the image is formed. If the object placed between pole and focus, position of object. Then ఇక్కడ diagram. Next diagram. Position of the image. Where it is formed. Then size of the image. Then nature of the image. Okay, so diagram ఎట్లా డ్రా చేయాలండి, తర్వాత వాటి యొక్క పొజిషన్స్ అన్నీ ఒకే టేబుల్ ఫామ్లో అండర్స్టాండ్ చేయడానికి ప్రయత్నించాలి. సో we have to understand the position, the diagram, all things in a single tabular form. By drawing diagrams. Okay. First position of the image between pole and focus. Between F and P. So better diagram I will draw last. Between the F and P. Concave mirror. Optics pole. P is the pole. Here it is the F. Focus. Pole and focus are focal. If the object is placed in between pole and focus. So first ray parallel to the principal axis. After reflection, what will happen? After reflection, it moves through focus. At least we require 2 light rays Then one more light ray to be taken as passing through the focus. Through focus. When it is passing through focus, we know that it reflects parallel to the principal axis. It reflects parallel to the principal axis. Parallel to the principal axis. So parallel to the principal axis to the other parallel. Then if it is passes through the center of curvature, if it is passes through the center of curvature, so light passes like this, then reflected like this. So these two are parallel to each other, so image cannot form. Then image is formed when we extend these two rays back. When we extend these two rays back, they reflect at, they meet at one point. Here the image is formed. Position of the image, where the image of an object is from behind the mirror. Behind the mirror. Behind the mirror, the image is formed. Size of the image, virtual, bigger, virtual and erect, larger than the object. Larger than the object. Larger than the object, erect and virtual. Erect and virtual into this form. So this is the ray diagram. This is the ray diagram. So when we extend these rays to back, they meet at behind the mirror. Behind the mirror, such kind of image is called as a virtual image. Behind the mirror formed larger than the object. Image size is more than the object size. Then when the object is placed at the focus, if the object is placed at the focus, means at F is single diagram you should have. So pole, focus, center of curvature, object is placed here. Then diagram. Right. Parallel to the principal axis, passes through focus. Then the second one we can take it like this, through the center of curvature. Center of curvature it move like this. Then where the image is formed, behind the center of curvature. It forms behind the center of curvature. Or not behind center of curvature, at infinity. Extremely sorry. At infinity. If the object is placed at the focus, image is formed at infinity. As usual, larger than the object. Inverted image is formed when inverted image is formed when placed at the focus. Real and inverted. Real and inverted image is formed. Then, if in between center of curvature and focus, in between focus and center of curvature, in between focus and center of curvature. Now the object placed between F and C. F and C. Let us see. F and C. Mirror, pole, focus, center of curvature. Object placed here. Object placed here. Parallel to the principal axis అయితే through focus. Then one more light ray. Where we have to draw the one more light ray between focus and center of curvature. Between center of curvature. Then as usual take the light passes through center of curvature. Center of curvature. So after reflection light is happening. So here the image is formed. So where it is formed, position of image behind the C. C means center of curvature. Behind the center of curvature. Size of the image, enlarged image is formed. Enlarged image is formed. Nature, real and inverted. Real and inverted image is formed. So first between the pole and the focus, second at the focus, next between focus and center of curvature C. Then now at C, at the center of curvature. So mirror. So P, this is the focus and this is the center of curvature. If the object placed here, first plane parallel to the principal axis passes through focus. The second one through the focus. Then after what will happen? After they meet parallel to the principal axis. So the light ray passes through focus. After reflection, it travels parallel to the principal axis. So here the image is formed. Where the image is formed? At C. Where the image is formed? At C. Then enlarged image of same size. Same size of image is formed. Real and inverted. Image is formed when the object is placed at C. Then behind the C. Next, behind the C. If the object is placed behind the C, so in mirror, principal axis, focus, pole, focus, center of curvature. If the object is placed here, the light ray from the light passes through focus after incidence, after reflection. Then the second one, lines. Second one is lines, where the image is formed between the Okay. Instead of behind this focus. Instead of focus, it is passes through center of curvature. ఇలాగే వస్తుంది. So the object is formed here. The object is formed here. So selecting the light rays is very important. Here it is formed between C and F. C and F. Diminished image. Diminished image. Diminished means size of the image reduced. As usually, real and inverted. Real and inverted. Between C and F, it is formed. Then, if the object is placed at infinity, placed at infinity, at infinity, at infinity. So, object, principal axis, lens, principal axis, lens, pole, focus, center of curvature, object is here. Infinity. Infinity. So, parallel to the principal axis, pass through focus. The light ray is, if the light ray is placed at infinity, where the image is formed at the focus. So all the light rays are passes through focus. All the light rays are passes through focus. So here the image is formed at infinity. Then image formed at focus. Image is formed at focus. Very very small image, highly diminished. Highly diminished. So point size image, real and inverted. Real and inverted image is formed. Even at here. So here real and inverted. Real and inverted. So when you have to prepare like this. So position, immediately draw the ray diagram. Then know the position of the image, size of the image, nature of the image. So in this way, whenever you learn different types of question answers. Dash the objects. Draw the ray diagram for the following. If the object is placed in front of the concave mirror between F and F, between F and P, focus and pole at the focus, then between focus and center of curvature, at the center of curvature, beyond center of curvature, at the infinity. Whenever you could know the diagrams, you should draw. In a single paper, it is possible. In a single paper, whenever you draw like this, whatever the question will ask in examination, you are able to write the answer, right? So examination asks like this. They given position of the object, size of the object, then size of the object, then what is the nature of the image. Position, image, larger, then what is the nature of the image. Object placed between focus and pole, behind the mirror study, larger than object study, erect and virtual image, because of all the reflected rays are extended to back. So concave mirror forms only forms the virtual image when the object is placed in between focus and pole. Remaining all side real and inverted images were formed. Real and inverted images are formed by except this case. Force between pole and the focus. Behind the mirror formed remaining and the screen final formed. Real inverted. See, nature of the image, real and inverted, 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 real and inverted. So whenever you know this in a tabular form, the question asked in a different way, you are able to write the answers. Now let us see. The tabular form is given to us. The tabular form is given to us. Let us check. At infinity. At infinity. At infinity, where is the position of image? At focus. At infinity, the position of image is at focus. Nature of the image, real and inverted. Real and inverted image is formed, not a virtual image. Then second one, see, position of the image given at C. Nature of the image also given, real and inverted. Now, where the position of the image at C? In which case the image is found at C? Here, at C. Where does the image is found? At C. When the object is placed at the center of curvature. When the object placed at the center of curvature, image is formed at the center of curvature. Same size, real and inverted. Real and inverted. Now, between C and F, if the object is placed between center of curvature and the focus, position of the image behind this, where it formed here, enlarged image. Size of the image is enlarged. Nature, real and inverted. If the object is placed at the focus, then where the image is formed? At the infinity. Exactly opposite at infinity. When the object placed at infinity, image is formed at the focus. If the object placed in front of the concave mirror at the focus, the image is formed at infinity. Correlation is called. Right. Similarly, at the C and at the C may form out the same side of form. Next, behind C, where the image is formed between center of curvature and focus. If the object placed between F and C, focus and center of curvature, object formed behind C. ఈ రెండు opposite. ఇది ఒక స్పెషల్ కేసు. దిస్ వన్ స్పెషల్ కేసు. సో ఇదంతా మీరు ఒక పేపర్లో నీట్గా డ్రా చేసుకుంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ ద క్వశ్చన్ గివెన్ ఇన్ ఎగ్జామినేషన్ you will able to write the answer. So like that some table forms given and fill the table అడుగుతారు. లేదంటే some questions వస్తారు చూద్దాం. ఇంకా ఉన్నాయండి. లెన్స్ ఓకే. సో క్వశ్చన్స్ అవ్వడానికి కూడా ఛాన్సెస్ ఉంటాయి. లేదంటే ఇలా ఒక డయాగ్రామ్ ఇచ్చేసి then given this kind of diagram, ray diagram, and ask you question, right? So which mirror is used in this diagram? Concave mirror. Where is the position of an object? Where is the position of an object? At focus. Where is the position of image? At focus is where the image is formed infinity. What is the nature of image? What is the nature of image? Real and inverted. Then what is the size of the image? Larger than the object. So ray diagram వస్తే position of the object నేర్చుకోవడం ఈజీ, nature of the object నేర్చుకోవడం కూడా ఈజీ. సో at the focus, at the infinity రెండు పక్క పక్కన డ్రా చేసుకోండి ఇలా సైడ్ బై సైడ్. at the infinity ఏమవుతుంది? at the focus. then between the center of curvature and the focus, behind the center of curvature, ఈ రెండింటిని కోరిలేట్ చేసుకోండి. రైట్. అటు సి ఇక్కడ పెడితే ఏమవుతుంది? ఒక స్పెషల్ కేసు అనుకోండి, ఇది ఒక స్పెషల్ కేసు అనుకోండి. సో డిఫరెంట్ పొజిషన్లో ఆబ్జెక్ట్ పెట్టినప్పుడు where the image form అవుతుంది. ఒక క్లియర్ కట్ ఇమేజ్లో ఒక క్లియర్ కట్ టేబుల్ ఫామ్లో whenever you draw, whenever you fill all the details, then you have the ability to write the answer whatever type of question you will give in examination. You have to calculate that ability. So this is about formation of image formed by a plane mirror. So except between the focus and the pole, remaining all places lo concave mirror forms real and inverted image. If we use convex mirror, what will happen? Always forms virtual images. Always forms virtual images. అనేది గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఎక్కడ పెట్టినా సరే ఆబ్జెక్ట్ బిహైండ్ ద మిర్రర్ లోనే ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. బిహైండ్ ద మిర్రర్ లోనే ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. అదొకటి మాత్రం గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాలి. రైట్? సో by discussing, we discuss different questions also here. Draw the ray diagrams of image formed when the object is placed in front of a concave mirror, where behind C at C, we know behind C at C. Then between F and C at F. Sometimes you will ఎలాగైనా మనకు ఆన్సర్ చేయడానికి ఈజీ ఉంటుంది. Okay, then let us discuss some short answer question answers regarding to this. List 2 important uses of convex mirror. Convex mirror ఎక్కడ యూజ్ చేస్తాం మనం. So before that, let us discuss the use of concave mirrors. Concave mirrors are used to see the large image of a face. Concave mirrors are used by dentists to see the large images of teeth. Concave mirrors are used as reflectors in torches, vehicle headlights, searchlights. Concave mirrors are used as a doctor's head mirrors to focus the light coming from one lamp to the body parts of patients. Solar energy system lo use chestamu. Then convex mirrors are used as a rear view mirrors for the vehicles to see the backside images. Convex mirrors are used as rear view mirrors in the vehicles to see the traffic at the rear side, backside. Because of a convex mirror always produces an erect and virtual image. The image is formed due to convex mirror is highly diminished or much smaller than the object, due to which a convex mirror gives a wide range of view. Means it covers the larger area. And forms always erect and virtual images. So convex mirrors are used as a rear view mirrors in vehicles. And also we have to see convex mirrors some places where the circular sides or 2 or more cows in this place lo traffic దగ్గర పెడతారు. In front of the shops and inside the shops also convex mirrors are used because of it covered the larger area. Then the shopkeeper is able to see the persons who are coming and who are going, what they are taking, what they are not taking. So in this way they have to use. So they are the uses of concave mirrors and convex mirrors. Concave mirror and convex mirrors. Then if you want to see an enlarged image, of your face, which type of mirror will you see? To see the enlarged image of face, which one you have to see? Just now we discussed concave mirror. Where will you place your face? in between, where? To see the larger image of our face, we need to place our face in between pole and the focus. Pole and focus. Here, enlarge image form. The magnification produced by the plane mirror plus 1, what does it mean? Magnification means the ratio or the relation between object distance by image distance, or we can say that height of the image by height of the object. Height of the image by height of the object. Plane mirrors always forms the same size of image when compared with the size of the object. So its magnification is plus 1. Object distance equal to image distance from the mirror in case of mirror. But in case of concave mirror, depending upon the positions of the object distance different, image distance different, height is different, right? So erect image, virtual image, enlarged image, diminished image, when you magnification is different. It has different magnification in case of concave mirror and convex mirror. Concave mirror and convex mirror. So these are one more. A ray passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror. A ray passing through the center of curvature of a concave mirror, then after reflection is reflected back along the same path. Why? Is reflected back along the same path. Why? We discussed when the light ray is passed through center of curvature. When the light ray passed through the center of curvature, it reflected same path because it strike the mirror normally or perpendicularly. It strikes the mirror normally or perpendicularly. Normally or perpendicularly. So when the light passes through the center of curvature of the mirror, after reflection, it reflected back. So that's all for today. Much time happened. Big chapter, already we know that. So please, you have to watch the previous videos for better understanding. Thank you so much. Please share it. Share the channel with your friends or relatives who are studying class 10 in various schools. Revision is going on. Maybe the explanation is very fast because of revision. So please watch the previous videos, everything.